Good morning, everyone. I hope you're well without me. Gentle Pilates take 2. I've just recorded 45 minutes without any sound. Anyway, here we go. I'm well practiced now. So I hope you're well. If you've got any new injuries this week, just take it easy. Don't overdo it. If it doesn't feel right, then just rest out of it. Obviously, I'm not there to watch you as I normally would be. So if it doesn't feel right, just rest out this week. And you can just send me a text or have a chat with me next week if there's anything in particular that doesn't feel great. Okay. So all we're going to do, we're all going to grab a chair. Hopefully you're already there. Obviously, remember, you can always just pause as we go this time round, so that if you need to move stuff around. Okay. We're going to have our feet firmly on the floor and our arms relaxed by our side or on our knees, whatever we fancy. And all we're going to do is just take some nice deep breaths. Okay, so we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. And we're going to take that breath all the way down to the base of the lungs. We're going to allow the lungs to expand into the rib cage. And we're going to allow the rib cage to expand in to the chair or the space behind you. And as you relax into that breathing pattern, just allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your sit bones to sink in to the chair. And then gently, just draw your attention towards your body. We're going to make sure that our feet are hip distance apart and nice and straight. We're going to make sure that the weight of the body is evenly balanced over our feet. So we want to be able to feel the balls of the toes pressing in to the mat. We want to feel the sides of the feet pressing in to the mat. And then gently, you're going to anchor down through the center of your heels. With your feet firmly anchored to the floor, we're going to gently move up towards our knees. We're going to make sure our knees are pointing over our toes, not into the center or out to the side, just nicely over the toes. And you might have to work to put them there. That's fine. Then slowly up towards our hips. Just feel the hips relax, feel the sit bones sink into the chair. And then gently you're going to lift that pelvic floor. So maybe you're going to think about picking up a tissue. Maybe you're going to think about drawing that belly button to your spine. Maybe tighten a belt around your waist, whichever one works for you. Just feel that inner corset wrap around you and keep you in a good position. Then we're just going to grow a little bit. We're going to imagine moving through the rib cage and through the spine. So we really elongate the spine. Relax the shoulders, feel the width across the front of the shoulders. And then imagine a slight tug of the head towards the ceiling to give you that nice length in the chair. Now we've got that nice position. We're going to place our hands on our belly button. And as we inhale, we draw the belly button away from the hands. And as we exhale, we relax the belly button back into those hands. And again, so we draw it away and relax it back in. So we're just going to keep going in our own time. Remember, keep that body nice and tall. Don't let yourself start to slump, okay? Keep that nice position all the time. Thinking about those feet still being anchored to the floor. Last one. And relax, okay? And then this time, all we're going to do is just start with our feet. So we're going to come up onto our toes, press our heels down. Up onto our toes, press our heels down. And just keep going in your own time, still taking those nice deep breaths, keeping that body nice and tall. So don't allow yourself to start to slump, okay? You've really got to keep that nice, strong position all the time. That's it. And you don't have to come too high on your toes. Just come to where you feel comfortable, okay, where you're getting some movement. That's it. Let's do 2 more. And relax the feet back down. And then this time we're going to take the arms out in front of us nice and long, okay, and we're going to draw the arms back. And then we're going to reach them forwards. Draw them back, reach them forwards. That's it. Keeping that nice tall body. Don't slump. Don't let the shoulders come up round by the ears. Keep it nice and straight across the chest. And as you're drawing those arms back, you feel that movement between those shoulder blades. That's it. And do one more. And relax the arms back down, okay? And then this time all we're going to do is just release that neck off a little bit. So we're going to just very slowly take the head to the side and then slowly through the center to the other side. And we're just going to keep going in our own time. Just keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep that height through the body again. Don't let yourself slump. That's it. Last one. And then bring the head back to the center. Okay, and then this time we're going to bring the arms into the side. We're going to bring the arms in. We're going to take the arms out. Arms in, arms out. Keep those elbows strapped to the side of the body. Again, still thinking about keeping that body nice and tall. Don't let it slump, okay? Sorry, I lose count whilst I'm recording as well as I'm doing class. 2 more. And relax the arms back down. And then this time we're going to bring the head down and we're going to bring the head back. So bring it down and back. So keep the body nice and still. Keep the shoulders nice and still. That's it. Last 2. Last one. And relax, okay? And then this time all we're going to do, okay, is we're going to take our arm and we're going to give ourselves a hug and bring it back down. Give ourselves a hug, bring it back down. And again, keep that body nice and tall. Don't let it slump. That's it, nice. And making sure we're not letting the body swing round with it, okay? So we don't want that to happen. It's just the arm that's giving us the hug, okay? Not the whole of the body. Keeping those feet firmly on the floor. That's it. Last one, either side. And relax the arms back down, okay? And then this time we're going to reach the arm up, bring it back down, reach the arm up, bring it back down, okay? Now this time, keep those sit bones on the floor, on the chair even. Don't let them lift off, okay? So we're reaching nice and tall, but we're reaching through the body, through the rib cage. That's it, nice. And let's make this last one either side. And relax the arms back down. And then this time, all we're going to do is circle those shoulders. We're just very gently going to circle those shoulders backwards. You can put the hands wherever you want, but you want to make sure that as you're circling those shoulders, we're trying to keep sort of a smoothness in the shoulders. We don't want them to clunk and grind. If we do, slow it down, make it much smaller until you lose the clunks, the grinds, the cracks. That's it. Let's see if we can go the other way now. As I say, you can have your arms by your side if you want. And relax. Okay, this time let's bring those arms in. We're going to bring the arms in, out, reach. In, out, reach. Okay, and we're just going to keep going in our own time. Again, you're still trying to keep those sit bones anchored to the chair, trying to keep those feet anchored to the floor. And my left knee has a tendency to come out. So I don't know if you guys struggle with that, but just make sure those knees stay aligned over those toes. In fact, I do know a couple of you do struggle with that. So just make sure your knees are in the right position. Okay. That's it. Nice. Remember, use your breath to help you. Still inhaling through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips, keeping that length through the body. That's it. Last one. And relax the arms back down. Let's have a little bit of a stretch down to the side this time. So we're going to reach the arm down and then come back up. And then we reach the other side. Now, don't collapse into it, okay? Keep that nice length through the body the whole time, okay? We don't want to collapse. We want to keep the length all the time. That's it, nice. Perfect. Last one. And relax. Okay, so this time, let's lift the toes off. So we're going to lift the toes up, press them back down. Lift the toes up, press them back down. That's it. Nice. So remember, this is the one where you guys have got more flexion than me. That's it. So you're just lifting those toes up. Heels stay on the floor. Two more. Relax the legs. Back down. Okay, and then this time we're going to reach forward. So for this one, we can allow the sit bones to come off the chair. Patricia, obviously, if you need to, you can go straight forward on this one. So we're going to take the arm over and come back. Take the arm over and come back up. You can go as far forward as you wish. Okay. I'm just going to keep going in your own time. That's it. Nice. One more either side. And relax. Okay, so now this time we're going to go on to the floor. Those of us who can go onto the floor, those of us who can't, we're going to stay in our chairs, okay, or we're going to stand up, whichever is better for you. Obviously, you can pause at this point whilst you get yourself ready to go onto the floor. I'm going to carry on. So if we can, we're going to get ourselves onto the floor, okay, and we're going to start with some arm circles. So I'm just going to move my camera quickly. There we go. And then we're all going to find our position, whether it be standing, sitting, or lying down. Okay. So the feet are going to be hip distance apart. The arms relaxed by the side. Okay. Shoulders relaxed. Okay. So again, whether we're sitting, standing, or lying down, feet need to be hip distance apart, nicely anchored to the floor. Hips relaxed, shoulders relaxed, pelvic floor engaged, length through the spine. When we're ready, we're going to go into our arm circle. So we're going to inhale to prepare, take the arms up to the ceiling. And as we exhale, they come down and round. And then we just keep going in our own time. Now, remember, whichever position that we're in, as those arms come up and over, just make sure that you're not overarching the spine, okay? So generally, if they go beyond the shoulder position, so if they go back like that, you'll see I'm arching, okay? And that will happen whether you're sitting, standing, or lying down. So just be conscious of what your body's doing. I also want you to feel those shoulders move nice and smoothly in those joints, okay? So we're looking for a nice smooth movement. So if that means we need to reduce the size of the circle, we reduce the size of the circle. It might even mean you need to bend the arms. It's fine. Do what's right for your body. At the same time, we're just keeping the rest of the body nice and stable, nice and still, okay? We're going to do two more like that. And then gently relax the arms. back down. And then this time we're going to go into our pelvic tilts. Okay, so we're going to push the pubic bone to the ceiling or out in front of us if we're sitting or standing. And then we're going to push it into the mat or push it behind us if we're sitting or standing. And we're just going to rock that pelvis backwards and forwards. So lying on the floor, you're going to feel yourself rocking backwards and forwards. Sitting or standing, you're going to feel like you're doing like a little Elvis wiggle. All the time, whichever position we're in, we just want to keep those feet anchored to the floor. Okay? That's it. Nice. So we're just releasing any tension in that pelvis and at the same time increasing the blood flow down to the pelvic floor, which helps us ignite through the core of the body. 2 more. And relax. Okay, and then this time we're going to circle that pelvis. Okay, so we're going to imagine we've got a bowl of soup on our abdomen and we're just slopping the soup around the bowl. Or alternatively, if we're sitting or standing, we can imagine the pencil in our belly button and a piece of paper in front of us. And we're just trying to draw a circle on that piece of paper. I had to think then what I was talking about. Last one. And let's go the other way. Okay. Now, remember, as you're going through these circles, you might find that there's part of you that's a little bit stiff. You might find that there's one bit that goes clunk, clunk, clunk. If it is, so for me, it's here on the left. If I slow right down, I can try and get a little bit more movement through it. I might not get much, but I can try and control it and get a little bit more movement. And we're just going to keep going. Last one. And relax. Okay, and then this time, let's just take our arms up towards the ceiling or out in front of us. We're gently going to reach one arm up, draw the shoulder blade back down, reach the other arm up, draw the shoulder blade back down. And we just keep going in our own time, keep the body nice and stable. So if we're sitting or standing, it's arms out in front. We're going to reach the arm forward, draw it back, reach the arm forward, draw it back. I'll show it from the side, it's probably a little bit easier. That's it. Forward. So it's really easy to bring the shoulder up. So try and just take the shoulder forward. Nice. And just going to keep going in your own time. See, I'm paranoid now, just checking I've got my sound on. That's it. Lovely. Last one either side. And gently relax the arms back down. Okay. And then this time, all we're going to do, we're going to go into our hip rolls. Okay. So feet hip distance apart, arms relaxed by our side. I'll do a version in the chair in a second. We're going to inhale to prepare as we exhale. Feet stay firmly on the floor, knees stay tracking over the toes. We push the hips to the ceiling. Weight goes onto the shoulders, not the head and neck. We hold it there. And then gently we soften the chest bone and start to roll back down towards the mat, one vertebra at a time, gently coming in and out of that lower curve of your spine. And you're just going to keep going in your own time. That's it. Lovely. Those of us who are sitting or standing, what's going to happen? Okay. Let me just adjust the camera slightly. We're going to stand behind the chair. Okay. And all we're going to do, we're going to stick the bum out, look up to the ceiling. Going to curl and reach. Okay. So you can bend the knees and straighten the legs if you want to help. So you're going to bend the knees and straighten the legs. That's it. Lovely. And those of us on the floor, we just keep going, pushing those hips up towards the ceiling. and slowly coming back down, one vertebra at a time, gently coming in and out of that lower curve of your spine. That's it. And we just keep going. And as before, if there's a tight bit, again, just take an extra breath and see if that extra breath helps you get just a little bit further. And those feet are still firmly fixed to the floor. What you might find as you roll up is that your body tries to press out to the side of those feet. Keep the weight evenly balanced so you really work through the center of the body. Let's do 2 more. That's it, lovely. Keep those shoulders relaxed and relax back down to the mat. Those of you that are standing and come into a seated position in your chair, we're going to go into our hip release. So those of us lying on the floor, what's going to happen? We're going to release the knee away. We press the leg to the end of the mat, draw the toe in and draw the leg back up. Release the knee away, press the leg to the end of the mat, turn the toe in, draw the leg back up. And you just keep going in your own time. Those of us sat in the chair, what's going to happen is you're just going to have the knees together and you're just going to take the knees out to the side and bring them back in. So out to the side and bring them back in. Okay, so ladies on the floor, releasing the knee away, pressing the leg to the end of the mat, turning it in and bringing it back. Those of you in the chair, knees out to the side. That's it. Lovely. And remember, whilst you release one knee away on the floor, the other one needs to stay nice and still. It's really easy for that to happen, for both legs to come out. So we just want the one leg to come out. Press the knee down and draw ourselves back up. That's it. All the time, we're still breathing in through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips. So we've still got that connection through the body all the time. And wherever we are, sitting or lying down, we've still got a length through our spine. So we feel nice and tall, nice and long. Last one, either side. And gently relax. So this time we're going to go into our ab prep. So we can do these lying down, sitting down or standing up. Okay. So your choice, you find your start position. Okay. Jenny, you're going to do your modification for this one, which is drawing your hips bones together. Okay. For the rest of us, we're going to gently nod the head. We're going to draw the rib cage up and under the chest, look through the knees and slowly come back down. So we're going to inhale, slight nod of the head. Exhale, draw the rib cage up and under the chest. Look through the knees. Gently come back down. And we're just going to keep going in our own time, keeping the elbows nice and wide, making sure we're not dragging our head and neck. We're just allowing our abdominals to press our head and neck away. Okay, so those of us lying on the floor, it should feel like a floating sensation. So the shoulders feel like they're floating away from the mat. Those of us that are standing or sitting, you want to feel as though your shoulders and head and neck are being drawn towards the front of your body, not being pushed. That's it, nice. And you're going to keep going in your own time. Still thinking about breathing in through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips. Keep those elbows nice and wide. Don't let them come round to the front. If they come round to the front, you're pushing and pulling yourself, not using your abdominals. Okay. Let's do 2 more. And gently relax back down. I'm going to relax our arms by our legs, and relax our arms by our side, okay? And then all we're going to do this time, so ladies in the chair, you can either do this in the chair or you can stand up and march. What we're going to do is gently draw the leg towards us and place it back down. So we're just drawing the thigh towards us. The rest of the body is staying nice and still, okay? We're just bringing the thigh towards us. That's it, nice. Make sure you're not gripping with the head and shoulders. It's just a light touch. That's it, nice. Last one either side. And gently relax the leg back down. Okay, now this time we're going to go into our 100. So those of us that are seated or standing, we're just going to have our arms by our side nice and long. I'm going to feel nice and strong, and we're going to pump the arms, but the body's not allowed to do this, okay? The body's got to stay nice and still as you pulse those arms. So we'll get the speed up, but you've really got to keep everything connected to ensure that it doesn't move, but just make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, keep those shoulders down. Those of us lying on the floor, okay, same principle, nice, strong arms, okay? Now we're going to take, but those of us lying on the floor, we're also going to add a leg to it, okay? So we're going to inhale to prepare. Those of us on the floor take one leg to tabletop, and then gently we all take on the exhale the arms to the side. Going to inhale to prepare and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the leg down, relax the arms down. Give yourself a little bit of shake. Makes yourself feel a bit better. Okay, and then this time we're going to go into some obliques. Okay, so those of us lying on the floor, what's going to happen? We're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg away from each other, and then very gently we bring the arm and leg together, and we're going to do it 8 times. Okay, those of us who are in the chair are going to come up to standing. Sorry, I'm doing it on my knees, but it means I don't have to keep adjusting my camera. We're just going to float from side to side. That's it. Okay, and when we've done 8 on either side, we can then relax back down to the mat or in to the chair. Okay. And then once we finish those, we're just going to have a little bit of a stretch. So those of us in the chair, we're going to just bring our arms out and we're going to hug ourselves, really draw into it and reach out. And then we're going to hug and reach out. Again, you can do that standing if you want to. Those of us lying on the floor, what we're going to do is we're going to put our feet and knees together, our arms out to the side, going to let the knees go one way, the head go the other, but we're going to keep the shoulder blades on the floor, and then gently through the center and over to the other side. And you're just going to keep going in your own time. That's it. Let's make it last one either side. And then slowly we're all going to come up to standing. Again, Patricia, you're going to do whatever you feel comfortable doing. Okay. So again, if you need to, you can pause whilst you get into position. It's a great thing with the video. Okay. So all we're going to do, we're going to stand up nice and tall. Okay. I'm just going to show my legs for this one because it's easier. And we're going to do our little bit of dancing. So we're going to have our feet hip distance apart and our arms relaxed by our side, okay? And we're going to take 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, okay? Now remember, you can shimmy. You put a bit of music on. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, okay? But we're basically pivoting off 1 foot and coming backwards and forwards, okay? That's it, nice. And whilst we pivot, there's no reason why we're not still standing up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed down, belly buttons pulled in, okay? Use those core muscles to help us to keep that balance, to keep us working, okay? And as I said, you can do as much shimmying as you wish. I'm not watching, so you can tell me next week you did loads. Let's do one more. And relax. And let's go to the other side. Again, shimmy as much or as little as you like. I've completely lost count. Let's do this last one. Relax. Okay, so feet hip distance apart, and we're going to do the side step. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And again, you guys can do, because you can do it in rhythm. I can't, so it's up to you. And hopefully we're just getting the breath up a little bit, just getting the heart rate up a little bit, help us out a little bit. Always good. And remember, if it doesn't feel right, we just stop, we take a break, okay? You need to grab some water. You can pause me or you can just stand and watch me. Choice is yours. I won't be able to see. I can't tell. You can tell me anything next week. Last one. And stop in the middle. Okay, so this time what we're going to do, excuse me, pulling up my leggings, it's not a good look on video, but anyway, we're going to take the feet out to hip distance apart, yeah, and we're going to do those pull-ups. So we're going to press the knees down and then we're going to zip up through the center. So we're going to push the knees down and zip up through the center. So remember, you're really thinking about lifting, almost lifting that pelvic floor to push you up. So if you think about your pelvic floor lifting and all of a sudden the rest of you joins it. That's it. That's it, nice. So really lifting through the center of the body, not pressing on those legs. Let's do 2 more. I promise you get to sit down after this. And relax, okay? So we're going to come back to our chairs now, but we're going to need our balls as well, everybody. So time to grab your ball. Okay. And find your chair again. So again, remember, you can hit the pause button whilst you get yourself ready. Okay, so we've got the ball. We've got our nice seated position. So again, same as before, feet firmly on the floor, belly button pulled in, nice length through the spine. Sit bones pressed into the mat, shoulders relaxed down. And all we're going to do is gently squeeze and release. Okay, so we're going to squeeze and release. That's it. So just squeezing that ball. Let's do 2 more. And relax. Now we're going to take the ball, we're going to place it under the arm. So remember, it's on the side of the rib cage, just below the armpit. Okay, arm comes down to the side, other arm comes down. Make sure your shoulders are in alignment. And it's a bit difficult because you won't have your cameras this time, but just try and make sure they're nice and steady. And then draw that arm in and release. So draw that arm in and release. That's it, nice. Okay, keeping yourself up nice and tall. Don't let yourself, collapse. That's it. Again, same as before. If it's feeling uncomfortable, just take a rest. If you need to take a stop for a drink, just stop. I can't see you. I can't make those judgment calls. Okay, so you need to make those for yourself today. 2 more. And relax. Okay, and then we're going to take the other ball. I'm going to take the ball and place it under the other arm. Okay, so again, just below the armpit, but on the rib cage, arm by the side, shoulders nice and even, and then we squeeze and release. And you see, as we squeeze, that's what happens. We want to squeeze down, not up. Okay, so if in doubt, squeeze down, not up. That's it. Last one. And release. Okay, so this time we take the ball, we're going to place it under the leg. We're going to do our leg straightens, okay? And we've got that ball supporting the leg, okay? And then we straighten the leg away and bring it back in. That's it. Still sitting up nice and tall. Don't let yourself flop. There we go. Shoulders down, eyes forward. So if you need to support the ball as well, it's fine, but the leg's supported so you can do that nice straightening. Get that exercise through the knee, through that thigh muscle, through the whole of the leg. Done it again, lost count. Let's do 3 more. Now this time we're going to hold it there and we're just going to circle the ankle, okay? Sorry, I need to use my block out of the way for that. That's it. And circle the other way. You can't hear the clunking of my ankle because of this microphone. It's great. Maybe you can hear the birds though, hopefully. And relax, okay? Then guess what we're going to do? We're going to swap the ball over and we're going to do the other leg, okay? So that other leg supported, okay? And we're going to reach the leg away and bring it back in. Reach the leg away, bring it back in. Again, still sitting up nice and tall, okay? You might not have to hold your ball. My chair's a funny shape, so I have to. It'll just roll off otherwise. There we go. Just remember, shoulders down, keep that length through the body the whole time. That's it. Still breathing nicely. Always easy to forget to breathe. 2 more. And hold the leg there, and then you're just going to circle that ankle again. Well, it's the other ankle this time, so it's not again. Just going to do the same thing again on the different leg. And let's go the other way. And relax the leg back down. Okay, and then this time everyone's favorite. Okay, you can shuffle to the front of the chair. Okay, feet firmly on the floor. We're going to stand up, sit down, but I don't want the knees coming together. Okay, so we're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, up we come, and down we go. Okay, so remember really thinking about where those knees are going, because if those knees are knocking together, we're starting to use the thighs rather than those core muscles, and we really want to try and use those core muscles. Okay, that's it. Nice. This is where I get out of breath. There we go. Okay, 3 more. So 3, 2, and 1. And you can stay standing up, okay? Because what we're going to do now is we're going to turn the chair around and we're going to go into our cat stretch before we finish off. You're nearly there. So hands onto the chair, okay? Feet hip distance apart, light bend in the knees if you want to, or you can have them straight. It's up to you. It's probably a little bit easier with a light bend. Nice length from the tailbone through to the crown of the head. Try not to arch the spine too much. Keep that belly button pulled in. There we go. We're going to inhale to prepare. And as we exhale into the arch we come, we tuck under the tailbone, the lower back, mid back, upper back, crown of the head drops down. Inhale, hold it there. And as you exhale, press the tailbone away all the way through to the crown of the head. And again, into the arch we come. And stretch away. And we're just going to keep going in our own time. Really trying to get some movements through that spine. There we go. Two more. And relax, okay? I'm just going to relax those arms, relax those legs. Time for the nice bit now, okay? So we're just going to go into our roll down. So we're going to have our arms relaxed by our side, okay? Feet hip distance apart. We're going to inhale, slight nod of the head. Exhale, heavy head, heavy neck, heavy shoulders, heavy arms, soggy knees as you roll to the floor. Inhale at the bottom. And as you exhale, gently rise back up to standing. So we're going to inhale, slight nod of the head. Exhale, heavy head, heavy neck, heavy shoulders, heavy arms, soggy knees as you roll to the floor. Inhale at the bottom. And as you exhale, gently rise back up to standing. Then we're going to inhale if we can. We come up onto our toes. If not, we just take our arms over our head. Exhale, heels down, arms down beside us. Inhale, up we come. Heels down, arms down beside us. Last one, up we come. Heels down and arms down beside us. And thank you very much, ladies. I hope you've enjoyed using YouTube for a change on a Thursday morning, Friday morning, or whenever it is you've just done your class. But anyway, I shall see you next week. Take care and see you soon. Bye.